the content design is inspired by many different facts, right? So one of the major aspects of what makes us design a content or develop a content is based on the actual usage of it. So if let's say we have 50 odd products which comes from our catalog, that doesn't mean that we build courses for all 50 of those products, right? I mean, it depends on how relevant those products are in the industry today. Well, having said that, we have courses which is built for most of our product portfolio, um, which also deals with different levels of expertise of each of the technology. Let's say, for example, I'm just hoping that you would have heard the name Red Hat Enterprise Linux, which is an operating system which runs major data centers today, if you look at. And Red Hat Enterprise Linux as a product can just not be taught with one single course, which talks about Red Hat Enterprise Linux in its entirety. It is not possible at all. We need to cover different levels of expertise. A level 1 system administrator who can deal with the regular mundane tasks of managing an operating system versus level 2, a more senior system administrator, a level 3, a system engineer. So it's not just about the courses specifically touching only one course touching each technology, but we have different levels of courses itself. Well, coming back, one of the major factors of we building courses is based on what do our customers want? What is the relevance of our technology when it comes to the actual implementation of this at the customer site? The second major factor is the developers of the product themselves. They are the after the customers who use the product, so that we can take input from them and build a course. It also makes sense to go and talk to the developers within the company and also in the open source community, because we just don't have products which is built by our developers alone within Red Hat, because we build open source software. So it's with the larger community we interact with, and then we take the software from upstream projects, and then we fine tune it, and we offer it to our customers. So which means we have to talk to our developers and find out what new features or what do you think is relevant to be added in a course content. So that makes it more relevant. That makes it more more specific for the customer's use, right? And the support engineers. Well, you know what? When a product is out there in the market, one of the best set of people who can give a feedback to us saying that how good the product is, how bad the product is, which aspect of the product really sucks, that's the support engineers, because they get calls every hour, every minute. And then when they have an analysis about, oh, this aspect of the product, I have a huge volume of bugs reported and calls coming in, that's where support engineers really help us work on some aspects. And you know what, the way we work, for example, let's say for telco customers, we interact with the specific team of support engineers who take telco customer calls, and we go and analyze, okay, so what are the major areas where you have maximum support tickets raised? And we try to focus our curriculum, which is built for telco, on that technology to cover those aspects. And the support engineers, over a period of 2 quarters or 3 quarters, they come back to us saying that, hey, my customers taking that specific course, which is built for them, has reduced the number of support tickets which was raised from that industry, let's say telco or banking. So support engineers, and also from the learners of the course. The people who have already taken the course, we collect a lot of feedback from the learners themselves. We have a system where very formal feedback is collected about people talking about, hey, I took this course, it is lacking from this aspect, or it is lacking from this angle, it is lacking a few points which would have been useful for my role in the company. And this is how the content is designed. It's not easy, because this involves a lot of back and forth in the content design, but that makes it a valid, and that makes it a relevant content, right? So this is one of the major aspect when it comes to the content design which we do.